Have you ever landed a good catch on an enemy, but there was no one to follow up on it? Do you feel like your team is just too slow to keep up with your quick engages? Well, do I got the remedy for you. Welcome to episode 14 of 101 Udyr builds. Today we're taking a look at Conga Udyr, a speedster Udyr build that loves to lead his team into skirmishes and fights. By providing buffs and frontlining, he will ensure the party never ends. Without further ado, let's get into the items. Our first item is going to be Cosmic Drive. It will provide us with the necessary base stats to clear our jungle and join early fights. The movement speed it gives also synergizes nicely with our core item Trailblazer. Since Trailblazer speeds up your allies by 15% of your bonus movement speed, the more you have, the more your team gets. Additionally, its 40 armor will help to solidify the health we have built so far and make team fighting much easier. These two items and Dark Seal for some extra oomph should be your core build. If you get enough stacks on your Dark Seal, you can build it out to Magi's for even more damage and movement speed. Other aggressive options would be Lichbane or Shurelya's, since they also provide the stats we're looking for and are in tune with our playstyle. I'd recommend to get some tank items before going nuts to butts on the damage though. Force of Nature also gives movement speed while offering magic resistance in case you have to deal with some pesky mages. Unending Despair will help you as well to keep the party going for longer, by providing constant sustain after you engage. Another favorite of mine is Redemption, not only because of its support qualities to heal your team in a fight, but more so for its mind control. When you use Redemption on the enemy team as you are engaging them, it starts a neuron activation within the brains of your allies. Their primal instincts compel them to enter the circle before the heal drops. You effectively set a giant target on the enemy team for your team to jump at. For our runes, we will take full movement speed in the sorcery tree with Phase Rush, Nimbus Cloak, Celerity and Water Walking. As the leader of the Conga line, it is very important that you are the fastest member of your team. Additionally, as with our items, every bonus movement speed we have means more movement speed for our team. The secondary rune page will consist of Conditioning and Overgrowth from the Resolve tree. Together with the health and resistances provided by our items, these runes will help us become a tanky frontliner deserving of leading the charge. Now that we have established what we build, let's get into how we play Conga Udyr. Our plan to lead the charge with a Conga line is a noble one, but it is doomed to fail without a team and communication. It is crucial that you listen to your team's needs. Provide them with ganks when they need it, and drop a good job in the chat when they perform. It's kind of like Pavlov, where they train dogs with positive reinforcement, but don't tell your teammates that they are dogs. By building rapport, you are assured that your team will trust and follow your plan later in the game. Once you have finished your Trailblazer, it is time to put that plan into action. Ping your item and let your team know that they can follow you for more movement speed. If you and your team successfully pull off a Conga line, make sure to type Conga with caps lock on in the chat. It spreads good vibes and is more positive reinforcement for your dogs. I mean teammates. The movement speed your Conga line provides is also very flexible. Not only can you use it for engaging the enemy, but it is also useful to quickly transport your team from one objective to the other or to rotate them from lane to lane. Warning: it is very important that you take a Ghost as your summoner spell with this build and not Flash. Taking Flash is problematic since it breaks the trail of your Trailblazer. Interrupting the Conga line like this is a serious party foul and will have your teammates lost and confused. But wild, what if my movement speed ain't moving enough and my health ain't tanking enough? My Conga line will never reach acceptable party standards. Well, my doubt-ridden partygoer of little self-esteem, there is one thing that could fix that. Drinks. When all else fails, a good drink can always save a party. Specifically, the Elixir of Iron. From level 9 onwards, you can buy this powerful consumable that will instantly grant you 300 health, 25% tenacity, and a trail that gives your teammates 15% bonus movement speed. Yes, you heard that right. A trail that gives movement speed, just like Trailblazer does. And these two effects... Usually, players tend to buy these potions after they have already completed their entire item build. But Elixir of Iron's value is so good for our purpose that it is definitely worth to buy 2 to 3 of them during the game. Buying potions before finishing all items will also place it in your inventory instead of instantly activating it. This will allow you to not waste the buff time and drink it when you truly need it. Now turn on the party lights, play some funky tunes and make your Conga line happen. Subscribe if you want more item builds, and I see you in the next one.